Dr. Ted Naiman and the Satiety per Calorie Theory, Rethinking Hunger in the Modern Age. Despite unprecedented food abundance, metabolic disease and obesity are surging. Dr. Ted Naiman, a physician and nutrition researcher, offers a compelling explanation for this paradox through his satiety per calorie and protein to energy (PE) ratio models. His work reframes overeating not as a failure of willpower, but as the predictable result of a nutrient-energy imbalance, a mismatch between our evolutionary biology and the modern food environment. The evolutionary logic of hunger. Hunger evolved as a nutrient-seeking mechanism. For most of human history, food was scarce but nutrient-dense. Wild game, fish, fibrous roots, and plants provided high protein and micronutrient content relative to calories. In contrast, the modern diet is energy-rich and nutrient-poor, dominated by refined fats and carbohydrates that dilute essential amino acids and minerals. According to Naiman, the body continues consuming energy until it satisfies its nutrient requirements, especially for protein. When protein is diluted by empty energy, the result is overeating and fat storage. This principle, known as the protein leverage mechanism, forms the foundation of Naiman's satiety per calorie framework. The protein to energy (PE) ratio. Naiman quantifies satiety using the PE ratio, which compares a food's protein content to its non-protein energy, fat plus carbohydrates. High PE foods provide abundant nutrients for relatively few calories, while low PE foods provide the opposite. Examples: high PE, chicken breast, shrimp, egg whites, white fish, non-fat Greek yogurt, fibrous vegetables. Moderate PE, eggs, beans, steak. Low PE, pastries, chips, pizza, sugary drinks, butter. When the diet is dominated by low PE foods, calorie intake must rise to meet protein needs. Conversely, high PE foods produce early and lasting satiety, often leading to effortless calorie reduction and fat loss without deliberate restriction. In this view, satiety is a function of nutrient density, not sheer energy intake. Naiman also explores the hedonic or reward side of eating, how food stimulates dopamine pathways in the brain. When fats and carbohydrates are combined in roughly equal proportions, as in most processed foods, they generate hyperpalatability, a pleasure response so strong it overrides natural satiety cues. This dopamine trap drives compulsive eating even when the body's nutritional needs have been met. In contrast, simple foods high in protein and fiber provide biochemical satisfaction rather than just sensory pleasure. Naiman distinguishes this true physiological satiety from hedonic fullness. One ends hunger, the other only quiets it temporarily. Scientific foundations. Naiman's theory synthesizes several established scientific models. 1. Protein leverage hypothesis. Simpson and Raubenheimer, 2005. Organisms consume more calories when protein is diluted by fat and carbohydrate. Joint energy density studies. Rolls, 2000s. Low-calorie density foods rich in water, fiber, and protein enhance satiety. 3. Food reward research. Gerhard Kessler. Hyperpalatable foods activate the same neural reward circuits as addictive drugs. By integrating these insights, Naiman presents a unifying explanation for modern overeating. Nutrient dilution and hedonic hijacking working in tandem. The PE diet. Naiman's practical application of this theory encourages prioritizing lean proteins, fish, poultry, eggs, low-fat dairy, eating high-fiber vegetables and whole foods rich in micronutrients, minimizing refined fats and starches, especially in combination. This approach doesn't require calorie counting. Instead, it relies on restoring the body's innate ability to self-regulate appetite. By improving satiety per calorie, most people spontaneously eat less, lose fat, and improve insulin sensitivity. The framework has special relevance for obesity, diabetes, and metabolic syndrome, conditions that thrive in environments dominated by energy-dense, nutrient-poor foods. Rather than promoting restriction or elimination, Naiman emphasizes recomposition, eating more of what nourishes and less of what merely energizes. Dr. Naiman's satiety per calorie theory offers a concise and elegant answer to one of modern health's most persistent riddles: why we overeat in a world of abundance. By reorienting appetite around nutrient density and understanding how hedonic drives distort natural hunger cues, he restores a lost evolutionary compass. The essence of his message is simple but profound. Humans don't overeat because we're weak. We overeat because our food no longer nourishes us. The solution is not to eat less, but to eat smarter, to reclaim satiety through nutrient-dense, unprocessed foods that align with how our bodies were designed to thrive.